Here's something really interesting that I've observed along the way, where when we talk about leadership and helping other people rise, it's it's something that's hard to then actually execute from there. And on my way to Detroit here to do a leadership event, I thought I'd offer a few thoughts and share my own story of what I've seen that works and the journey that I went through to do that. So here we go. So, licensed leadership is the way that I would talk about this, where when I was at a real crossroads in my life where things hadn't gone the way I wanted them to, and I was at a at a place where it isn't very comfortable to be. I learned that doing something real, like giving to others, period, something that was real, that showed me my own dignity, the sense of feeling like you're doing something valuable for other people. That was a big part of like one of the stepping stones I needed to start walking in the right direction, to bridge across a lot of conflict and things I didn't necessarily want to confront, but I had to start moving through my journey more. And and the interesting opportunity was that when I started doing these events, they were so helpful for other people. People got so much out of it. These workshops, these setting up of communities, moreover, where people do really help each other and they get to know you, and the result is if you don't keep showing up, we end up missing you. You end up missing these people that you've worked with, that you've played games with and learned with, and gotten to know them about their kids and their life, and you really care. What happens is that you're building that. What happened was I was building that, and I let other people start taking the lead, doing some of the presentations, getting them some opportunities to be in front of people. And in a way, I've done the same thing, which is helping us just reach more people, where we've ended up licensing this program out for other people to do, to maybe even have the same results in their own life, and it be a way that they can really help people and continue to do what they do, take care of all the other problems. But that doesn't have to be a big program or spreading that all over the country. That doesn't have to do that. One of the big opportunities is, are you doing that with your kids? Or are you doing that with your friends? Are you doing that with the people in the business around you, where you are giving them an opportunity to step up and do something real in front of other people? Because the big point of licensed leadership is that you can give people the license to do something on their own, and that helps them rise, that helps them feel like they have done something meaningful, something valuable, and they were appreciated for that. That's a big component of this. And then they can speak in front of the group, then they can run their own event, then they can grow their business by actually helping people, which is what we actually found that worked along the way. And that's really interesting, is the events that we do with the businesses that support us. We are helping them get to know the right people. We're helping them by allowing them to do something real in front of people that have trusted us to continue to put this together, and to build up a sense of validity, a sense of hey, this person has really done something real. That story really resonated with me. I should probably end up talking with them. Now that can be just one person helping another. That can be a big business deal. That can be a introduction of people who take you to the right people or people who work with you long term. And it's incredible because the more aligned you are with somebody, the more of a mindset match you have, the better your results are of doing something in the world, period. And then the whole thing that keeps all of that moving is doing something real so people can see it with the sponsors or businesses. You end up allowing them to get up in front of the crowd or run their own business. And by sharing their stories or doing something great for other people, they're able to meet the right mindset of people. So if we continue to match people up on the right mindset, great projects, jobs, and potentially whole societal changes could happen from there, whatever level of responsibility people want to take on. And that all comes from licensed leadership. That all stems off of doing something real where it shows people what they need to see without you needing to prove it. You are just doing it because that is the rock solid thing to do. And you'll find along the way that it's going to be different than what you wanted it to turn out as. But again, that's the risk you take when you allow somebody else to take a part of it or to take the reins or to become part of a leadership core of people that truly care about this, like as a we just have to do this kind of responsibility, a custodial determination to do this in life. That's like a father or a mother. They're just going to do it, period. The good ones, right? And if that's stuff you struggle with, I'd recommend even starting there in life. So like how to apply this. If you're working with kids or friends or whatever stage of life you're with, you have people around you that it's your responsibility to them, like a cell in the body, to help the other cells around you until your expiration date, being completely honest. The next thing is if you can do that for people around you, you can do that at much bigger scales. The choice is up to you. But when you are able to do something real and then help others find their own in that process, their own value and appreciation and a safe environment to give, imagine that like a neighborhood. That whole place is better and safer when those people are in town. When they're in their homes, those people in the neighborhood, they keep an eye out for everybody. All right. Imagine that in a business or with your friends. Everybody's doing better around you. That's an amazing responsibility that people who are really called to leadership understand. Some people call this conviction or the level of things that are bigger than all of us, the thing that we hang Jacob's ladder off of. That is a higher calling. That's a really amazing thing that you'll do because it has to be done. It should be done. That's real. And when you can bring that out in other people by allowing them a chance to shine and really trusting them and allowing their leadership to shine in front of other people in a way, and that's their strengths and the way they can lead, that's incredible. You have a license to lead and to help others do so as well. Thank you guys for just hearing a few of my thoughts today. We're all learning together. Share, subscribe, it really helps.